Hii mtu anaitwa Munyoro ako na shida kubwa sana. Naona hii mtu apeleko Mathare. Angaliwa akili kama ako na akili timamu.
The 2027 elections are already heating up, and former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua is back with a bold move. His new Democracy for the Citizens Party, DCP, launched on May 15th, 2025, is shaking up the political scene. But what is Gachagua really up to? Is he gunning for the presidency, or is he playing deeper game to outmaneuver President William Ruto and Jubilee's new favorite, Fred Matiang'i? Just months after his controversial impeachment as Kenya's deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua is refusing to fade away. Accused of corruption and ethnic incitement, charges he calls a witch hunt, Gachagua is rallying his base in Mount Kenya, a region that holds the key to Kenya's presidency. His new party is more than a comeback. It's a challenge to both Ruto's United Democratic Alliance and the opposition's old guard.
Wakija waseme hii barabara tutajenga within 6 months unaambia?
On May 15th, Gachagua launched Democracy for the Citizens Party, promising to unite Mount Kenya and build a national coalition to unseat Ruto in 2027. The DCP aims to field candidates in upcoming by-elections from Ugunja to Baringo, signaling an aggressive push to steal votes from UDA. Gachagua says his party is for all Kenyans, but its heart lies in central Kenya, where voters feel betrayed by Ruto's government.
As the party leader of the Democracy for the Citizens Party, I commit that I will listen to the people of the Republic of Kenya and live to their aspirations. As you all know, I have been a people's person, listening to every voice, especially those in the deepest corner of our villages.
Wakenya wakisema kwamba hawataki hii mfumo ya SHA, wanataka turudi katika ile NHIF, basi tutasikiza Wakenya. Wakenya wakisema kwamba hawataki mambo ya kulipia kodi ya housing, wanataka wajijengee manyumba, wanataka barabara mzuri, basi sisi uongozi wetu utasikia Wakenya na utaondoa maneno ya housing.
Gachagua resigned from UDA, accusing Ruto of failing to deliver on promises like affordable education, economic growth and anti-corruption reforms. His impeachment, he claims, was a plot to silence Mount Kenya's voice. By forming DCP, Gachagua is betting on the region's 47% contribution to Ruto's 2022 victory, hoping to turn those voters against the president. A video has even popped up online showing how members of UDA can even resign from the party. Mount Kenya is political kingmaker, and Gachagua knows it. His impeachment has fueled anger among voters who see Ruto's moves like backing smaller parties to divide the region as betrayal. The DCP could pull MPs and MCAs from UDA, weakening Ruto's grip. But Gachagua's focus on the mountain risks accusations of tribalism, a charge that led to his impeachment. Enter Fred Matiang'i, the former Interior Cabinet Secretary now backed by Jubilee as its 2027 presidential candidate. Gachagua has offered conditional support for Matiang'i, but with a catch. Matiang'i must unite the Gusii vote and form his own party rooted in his home region. It begs the question, why this condition?
Kura atapigiwa na watu ya Kenya. Itakuwa namna gani mimi niambie watu ya Mlima Kenya tuunge Fred Matiang'i mkono kama yeye hajatuonesha kwa dhihirisho ya kwamba nyumbani ameungwa mkono kikamilifu. Kwa hivyo jambo la kwanza, tuko pale presidential candidate wengi, mimi niko pale. Nataka kuwa rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. Tuko na huyu Martha Karua anataka kuwa rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. Tuko na huyu Eugene Wamalwa anataka. Tuko na huyu Kalonzo Musyoka anataka. Tuko na Fred Matiang'i sasa amejiunga na sisi. Sisi pale mwisho tutaketi, ndio tutoe candidate moja ambaye atapambana na William Ruto. Lazima tufanye hivyo na tutafaulu, tutaketi pamoja. Lakini ndio huyu Matiang'i akuwe na chance. Lazima afike pale kwa meza ya kitaifa, atuoneshe na ushahidi ya kwamba ameunganisha jamii ya nyumbani. 2.5 ako nayo kwa meza. Sasa ndio tuanze kuulizana, okay, kwa Fred Matiang'i umekuja na 2.5, fine. Formula gani tunaweza fanya tukusaidie? Hiyo kura yenu ndio Ruto alikuja naye. Kwa hivyo inawezekana, it's possible. Lakini shida pale kwenu ni kugawa kura zenu. Sigine mnapatia Raila, sigine mnapatia Ruto, sigine mnapatia Nandi. Wakati umefika kama mko serious ya kwamba mngetaka kijana wenu akuwe pale kwa serikali, either president, deputy president ama chief cabinet secretary, whichever, ile tutasikizana kwa sababu pale tutaketi. Lakini tunataka wakisi wakuwe ndani ya hii serikali.
Gachagua wants Matiang'i to bring a strong bargaining chip to the opposition table, not rely on Jubilee, which competes directly with DCP for Mount Kenya's loyalty. He's even sent a member team to assess Matiang'i's grassroots support in Kisii, showing his skepticism. Gachagua also urged Matiang'i to resign from his World Bank role to prove his commitment. Jubilee, led by former President Uhuru Kenyatta, has thrown a curveball by endorsing Matiang'i as its candidate. This move threatens Gachagua's DCP, as Jubilee remains a Mount Kenya heavyweight. If Matiang'i runs under Jubilee, he could split the Central Kenya vote, weakening Gachagua's leverage. Gachagua's push for Matiang'i to form a Kisii-based party is a clear tactic to keep Jubilee from dominating Mount Kenya and to ensure DCP remains the region's leading voice in opposition talks. With DCP, Gachagua is no longer just a player, he's a kingmaker. His party gives him leverage to negotiate with opposition leaders like Kalonzo Musyoka, Martha Karua and Eugene Wamalwa. He's pushing for a scientific formula to pick a joint candidate, ensuring he's not sidelined this time.
Wale watu wengine pale hawana mpango yoyote. Ati mpango yao ni Ruto must go. Na Ruto asipoenda mutadu. Nimena shanga.
While he's aligned against Ruto, Kenya politics is unpredictable. Could Gachagua strike a deal with Ruto in the end for a role like Deputy President again? It's unlikely, but not impossible, given his pragmatic past.
Tuko pale presidential candidate wengi, mimi niko pale. Nataka kuwa rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya.
Gachagua says he's ready to run for president, but is open to supporting another candidate if chosen fairly. His impeachment, however, poses a legal hurdle. Kenya's constitution bars impeached officials from public office. He's banking on a court of appeal ruling for a fair hearing. Many Kenyans, as seen on social media, argue he shouldn't run, citing his regional focus and impeachment baggage. Supporters, though, see him as Mount Kenya's champion against Ruto's betrayal. So are other many Kenyans.
Nitakimbiza kama baiskeli ya kuibiwa. Harambe! Harambe! Munasema ni one term. Ataenda one term. Sema one term. Wewe William Ruto. Wewe Kasongo. Wewe muuaji. Wewe mwizi. Wewe Kasongo. Harambe!
Gachagua's DCP could reshape 2027. It threatens Ruto's re-election by targeting Mount Kenya and strengthens the opposition's hand. But rivalry with Jubilee and tensions over Matiang'i's role could fragment the opposition, especially if Kalonzo or Karua also vie for the top spot. The upcoming by-elections will test DCP's strength and set the stage for a fierce battle. Rigathi Gachagua is back with a political party and is playing to win. Whether he runs for president or becomes the opposition's kingmaker, his DCP is a force to watch. His conditional support for Matiang'i shows he is guarding Mount Kenya's influence while keeping Jubilee at bay. Kenya, what do you think? Will Gachagua unite the opposition, or is this a risky regional bet? Drop your thoughts. Newsroom, Maisha TV, Bushabi Jr.
Wewe William Ruto. Wewe Kasongo. Wewe muuaji. Wewe mwizi. Wewe Kasongo.